Expanding our options for reptile enclosure kits. This is a DIY reptile enclosure kit. You got a custom reptile enclosure kit and the new PVC Reptile Enclosure Kit. Welcome back to Talking Serpents. So I'm really excited to show the new addition to my website, talkingserpents.com, and that is the PVC Reptile Enclosure Kit options. Our first option on the website is of course, a 4 foot wide, 2 foot deep, and 2 foot tall. I'd say it's the most used reptile enclosure size. So let's take a little trip back into the past where we came from. If you follow me on YouTube, then you probably already know that the first reptile enclosure kit I ever came out with was a DIY reptile enclosure kit. It's raw birchwood, it's already pre-sanded, pre-drilled holes, air vent, window track. You can get it with or without glass, but it allows my customers to save a bit of money and they can put an interior coating and an exterior coating, whatever they desire. And then as time went on, a little while later, we decided to make more sizes than DIY enclosures. But then we're like, you know what? I think my customers would enjoy custom reptile enclosures. So if you go on my website, talkingserpents.com, we have many different sizes and variations. So when I mean variations, I mean the interior, you can choose what interior color you'd like, as well as what exterior color. You have paints, we have many different color stains of all different beautiful finishes. And I love doing birchwood enclosures, and I'll still continue to do them. Love it. My customers love it. It's a win-win. But also, customers want PVC reptile enclosure kits. So, figure might as well expand and give people what they desire. I also found out that I really do enjoy working with it as well. So what are the benefits to a PVC reptile enclosure? I would say the biggest benefit is high moisture resistance. So if you were looking to have a misting system inside your reptile enclosure, you were wanting a bioactive setup, something that's going to be very damp, moist, lots of damp substrate, maybe some standing water at some times, then yes, this will handle extreme moisture conditions with absolutely no problem since it is made out of PVC. I would say another really cool thing about it is it's very easy to clean. It is very smooth and definitely just all around easy to clean in that way. Also, if you're looking for one solid color, you get a black interior and exterior. And as time goes on, I will have white PVC enclosures as well. But right now, we're just starting with black because that is what the high majority of people want. So let's talk about some of the specs of this 4x2x2 PVC reptile enclosure. I got a large white air vent and the white window track, and I wanted to make sure it had a nice color combo, a little color scheme. I like it. And then it has 3 spots inside that are pre-drilled for heating lighting to be installed. I have a special heat bulb kit for this. I'll talk about that in just a moment. I made sure I did a 6-inch lower substrate barrier, since I know people that usually get PVC reptile enclosures want to put higher substrate in there and they don't want it getting in their window track and all that. No one wants that. So 6-inch lower substrate barrier, but I made sure not to do 6 inches around because we want to be able to see inside a reptile enclosure, you know, you want it to look good. And then I have the option to come with or without dual 1/4-inch sliding glass doors. These are tempered safety glass. This is not regular annealed glass. It is really strong, so I'm very proud of that. Now it's time to introduce the new heat bulb kit. So this is the new extended heat bulb kit, and the reason why we need a new heat bulb kit is because PVC reptile enclosures require that you have a gap in between the ceiling and the heating element. So that is what this bulb fixture is all about. It's farther away. Also, it can handle up to 150 watt heating elements. That means ceramic heat emitters, power suns, heat bulbs. I made sure they all would be able to easily fit inside the new bulb guard. And of course, it comes with an 8-foot high quality power cord, all the mounting hardware, cable clamp to secure the power cord to the ceiling, nice and secure. It will come with instructions, super easy to install, black wire to black wire, white wire to white wire, really easy, I promise. And I'm sure I will make a install video on installing heat bulb kits in general. Super, super easy. All right, let's talk about the new bulb guard design. So it is very similar to my other bulb guard design, except, of course, it is going to be a little bit wider because it will handle all those 150 watt heating elements. Of course, it's going to be a little bit longer because it needs to be farther away from the ceiling, but it is still thick mesh material, black coating, and my favorite part, the lower door, so you can easily change your heating elements. That's definitely my favorite part. But yeah, super easy to install. And that is the new heat bulb kit, the extended heat bulb kit. It is available on my website, talkingserpents.com. Also, I made sure that it was compatible with my birchwood enclosures. That means the custom reptile enclosures and the DIY reptile enclosure kits. All enclosures have pre-drilled holes. And I wanted to make sure everybody would be able to have the new heat bulb kit, just because it can handle 150 watts. My other heat bulb kit, still love it. I personally use these on all my enclosures, but it only handles 100 watts. But yeah, it would be absolutely perfect for our boreal enclosure. Since this one is 4 foot wide, 2 foot deep, and 4 foot tall, definitely, depending on what reptile is going in there, this might be a better option for you. These extended heat bulb kits will not be coming with my PVC reptile enclosures because not everybody heats a reptile enclosure with a heat bulb kit. Some people use radiant heat panels. Those work great. Some people just heat up the entire reptile room that they're in. Depends on your own situation. So I don't want to be charging people more money for things that they don't actually need. And also, on a side note, this is my original heat bulb kit. Of course, they're all still on my website, talkingserpents.com. Going to have both of these options, but like I said earlier, this PVC reptile enclosure needs the extended heat bulb kit because it needs to be farther away from the ceiling. Some of you may be wondering, is this PVC reptile enclosure and all the future PVC reptile enclosures going to be shippable? Absolutely. They will be shipped the same way as my DIY reptile enclosure kits, all my custom reptile enclosure kits. Pretty much anything that is on my website, talkingserpents.com, that you can add to the cart is available for shipping. On my website, talkingserpents.com, I have many different sizes and variations of reptile enclosure kit sizes. 3 foot wide, 4 foot wide, 5 foot wide, 6, 7, 8 foot wide, our boreal reptile enclosure sizes, all that good stuff. So as of right now, I just have the 4 foot wide, 2 foot deep, and 2 foot tall. Yes, I do plan to get all, if not more, sizes for PVC reptile enclosures on my website just in the very near future. So if you don't see what you're looking for, you can go ahead and send me an email. There is an email address, of course, on my website, talkingserpents.com, or you can just put a little comment down below, and any size that I have on my website currently, I will most likely be remaking that in a PVC reptile enclosure. Not really looking for any odd sizes, but yes, definitely more sizes to come. So if you're interested in a PVC reptile enclosure kit, check out my website, talkingserpents.com. Of course, there's going to be a link down in the description below. But I have nothing else to say about the PVC reptile enclosure at this point. So if you like the video, strike that like button. If you have any comments, post in the comment section below. Please do subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.